So a common question I get asked is, what kind of money income opportunity is there selling with the Dig agency, specifically on the free lead telesales program? So what I'm going to share with you today are some expectations that I would have of agents and how much money they're going to be making based off of their sales, their commission level, and a generally accepted and understood level of persistency, meaning how much business actually stays on the books, and then doing the math and then showing you the results. Now, before we get started, just kind of a general overview of talking about the income expectations. This is not a guarantee for anybody watching this. There are people who do fail out. You might be part of our agency if you ever apply, and you may not make it. So understand that this isn't any sort of promise of income. This is just kind of my general expectations, but your results may vary given your training capability, etc. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's actually look at some numbers. So what we got on here on the screen are July 2024's numbers, and I'll direct you to the right side of the screen. We did a total of 641 sales for a total annual premium, that's the annual amount of premium per policy that's paid in, for $610,000, a little bit more than that. And then we had 108 of those sales were referrals. I think that was pretty cool. Our top agent sold 53 policies. Our middle of the range agent in the top 10 made 21, and then at the bottom of the top 20 did 12 sales. I think that's Heath. I think he's a newer agent, so hopefully he's going to write more next month. But let's answer the question. So how much are these agents actually making? So I'm going to pull on my screen here the calculator and then run through some numbers. So first of all, if you do the math on total AP divided by 641, you get 952 average case size. So that's the average case size of the top 20, or I'm sorry, the entire agency of what they're writing. So we're going to use that number as the guidepost to determining what the commission actually is. Now, we start our new agents off at the Dig agency at a 40% commission. Once they write $200,000 in premium, that moves up to 50%. Understand this may change if you're watching this in the future, but currently, as of August 2024, this is the commission structure. So let's take the guy in the middle of the road, one of our top 10 agents. So M here, he wrote 21 sales. So if we take 21 sales, we multiply it by 952 average premium size, we get 19,992. But that's total premium. So from here, we're going to multiply it by 0.4. That's the average commission. Some is a little bit less, some is a little bit more for a brand new agent selling final expense over the phone with free leads. And so we get a total commission of $7,996, call it $8,000. Now we have to account for chargebacks. And I would say, honestly, about an 80% persistency is a good amount to strive for. Now, at the Dig agency, we help you keep your business on the books by calling behind potential lapses, people who have missed payments, and we work hard to help you keep those business pieces on the books. But everybody's persistency is going to vary, but 80% is good. It's not great. We have better than that, and it's not bad, and there are some agents who have worse. So if we multiply it by 0.8, what we get is an anticipated commission of about $6,400. I'm rounding up a little bit in month-to-month commission if that amount was held true each passing month. Now, building into this, we also have to account for the cash flow, like how much money you're making up front. And so if we multiply this by 0.75, because most carriers are only going to pay you 3/4 of the commission up front, you're looking at about a $4,800 first-year commission or first month commission off of the advances. Now, if you multiply that back in and then multiply it, well, now I messed it up here. Let me divide it by 0.75, divide it by 0.75. Okay, we're back to that number. Now we multiply it by 12. This is what we would expect in first year income after the back end of that commission pays through. Now, if you're new to this business, you don't get all of your commission up front. The companies hold some back in case there's lapses, but then as that policy stays on the books, then you get that paid back out to you. So we would anticipate, based off of these kind of hypothetical situations, that M here, this agent, would make $76,000 and change in first year income, which is pretty good for working at home, getting fantastic training, doing this part-time or full-time, except both, and getting free leads, not having to pay a dime for leads, CRM expenses, etc. So, and I would consider that an okay income. So what does it take to make a great income? So if we take our top producer here at the very top, and let's look at his number. So he wrote 53 policies. We multiply that by 952 AP. So he approximately wrote $50,456 in annual premium. We're going to multiply that by 0.5. This agent has earned the right to have a higher commission because he's written well over the $200,000 requirement. So that puts that at a $25,228 total. We then multiply it by 0.8. We get $20,182 and change at an 80% persistency. When we multiply that by 12, he's making $242,000 a year based off of these hypothetical estimates, which is a fantastic income. Again, working from home, literally a doctor's income. Now, from a commission standpoint on a monthly basis, again, we apply the 0.75% advance, and you're looking at $15,000. Again, this is an estimate, guys. This isn't down to the penny. It may be a little less than this, maybe $12,000 to $15,000. It's just going to vary on what business he writes. Some business doesn't advance commission, right? So just to be 100% clear here, we're looking at that's the kind of range that he would be making up front. But then when you add in the back end commission, you're looking closer to that $240,000 range, give or take within some margins, okay? So long story short, the point in this, going over this is this. If you're wondering if it's possible to make money selling in the dig agency with free leads, not paying anything for your leads, it absolutely is. We have lots of agents based off of these calculations that should be making fantastic money. You can do the math for yourself on your own. And the point is, for the matter, is that our goal is to help you become successful. We want you to be in a position where you're going to get well trained. You're going to get access to the best leads in the business, and we have them, ladies and gentlemen. And that you're going to be motivated by seeing other people who are new and experienced doing successful and building a community and being in a community that's based around getting results. That's what we do at the Dig Agency in our free lead telesales program. And if you want more information and you want to learn more about it, go to davidduford.com. Watch the overview and the FAQ videos. Those will explain things in a lot more detail about how our agency works. We want to make sure it's a good fit for you and you to take your time in reviewing that to decide if it is or not. And then if you got questions, we do a live Q&A call twice a week that you can jump on and ask your questions. And then it is an application interview process. So we don't take everybody. We want to make sure it's a good fit. So please apply and then go through that process. And then if we like what we see, we'll invite you in. And again, just to be clear, we now take part-timers and full-timers into the Dig Agency. So my name is David Duford. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope these numbers inspire you to take action in your business and to also consider applying to the Dig Agency to work with us. Thank you.